We're going to be looking at a story where there was unexpected, kind of unconfirmed meat in a restaurant in London, found in a restaurant in London. And it follows, there was a massive horse meat scandal in Europe, yeah? So there was horse found in beef products. So we're going to talk about this and discuss the article and things like that. We have in the chat so far, Rodrigo, how are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yep. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Perfect, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Cool, and is this the first time we've spoken? I think so, I don't recognize your voice. So is it the first time we've spoken? Rodrigo, is it the first time we have spoken?
Yes, it is.
Cool, okay, great. And we have Saif. Saif, how are you, Saif? Saif, can you hear us? Okay, we'll wait a bit for you for it to load. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you the article again, yeah? So I attached it onto my Verbling page, but just in case you couldn't see it, I'll put it on the chat box, okay? Saif, can you hear us? Hello, Saif? Saif? Could you just check your microphone settings? It may be that it's muted, okay? So I'll just show you where to find it. Just in the top right-hand corner, if you're new to Verbling, new to Google Hangouts, just check to make sure it's not muted, okay? And hopefully it works. Okay, so Saif, is it working now? Okay, so we'll come back to you. In the chat box, Tara's there. Tara, are you joining us? Could you write to us? Are you joining us? But in the meantime, guys, okay, so there's the article. Could you guys open this? Rodrigo, is that okay? Was that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now I can hear you. Okay, and the article is entitled "Was Dog Put in an Indian Lamb Curry?" Okay, so can you see this, everyone? Peter is back, and Ibrahim is back, and Farhad is back. Great. Farhad, have you changed in the last minute or two? Okay, we'll come back to you. Ibrahim, how are you?
Fine. I'm very fine.
Cool. Could you see the article?
Yes.
Perfect. And Peter, could you see the article?
I'm going to open it up. Just a second.
No problem at all. We spoke 5 minutes ago. Peter, how are you now? Are you okay?
I'm feeling great.
Good.
It just
Okay.
started to snow once again. Winter is here. Yippee.
Just having a look out the window. Yeah. Not so, but it's getting colder. Okay. So, yeah, lovely. Winter is back. Florian, how are you again? You okay?
Hello, yes. I'm great, thank you.
Perfect.
Hello,
cool,
Florian.
okay.
Hello, better.
You know each other, yeah?
Yeah.
In other sessions.
I recognize his hard drive. He doesn't have to speak.
Okay, that's okay. You reckon? And the tongue, I like this. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, Rodrigo we've spoken to. Saif, is it working now? No worries. Try to see what it is, and then we'll come back to you. Farhad, you okay?
Yeah, teacher. I'm all right. And
Perfect.
What's about you?
I'm
Okay.
good, thank you. Did you enjoy the break, Farhad? Did you enjoy the 5-minute break?
No, I just bent on taking classes. I wanted to take these classes without taking any break.
You are committed. You are committed. It's good. Okay, great. Okay, so I put in the chat box, in the Verbling chat box, the article that we're going to refer to, and it should be quite interesting. But I'm going to share my screen with you first of all. Okay, so everyone who's watching this, realize there's 5 people watching, not participating, so they can see. Okay, so they can see what we're talking about. Okay, so let's make a stop because it's quite a detailed article. So we should talk about this as well. So let's make sure we've got enough time. Who'd like to make a start? So, Saif, is it working now? No problem.
Drink
Just shout out.
sharing.
Just shout out when it comes. Okay, so Rodrigo, would you like to make a start with the article?
Okay, the first paragraph.
Yes, please.
Okay. Food experts who analyzed the random dish bought in London ruled out a series of meats including lamb, beef, chicken, pork, goat, horse, and even human flesh.
Delicious. Okay, so did you understand what happened so far?
So.
Okay, Farhad, was that clear?
The rule out me.
Sorry?
The rule out. There is a word. I think.
Oh yeah,
Ruled
yeah.
out.
To rule out something. To rule out something means basically to not consider it anymore. Yeah. For example, to rule a ruler.
Yeah.
You get a ruler and you draw a line over a word. Yeah. You rule out it. You don't consider it. It's not important anymore because you've disproved something or you've proved something against it. For example, if I said to you, "There's a massive echo in the session." Who is it? Fluorine. We'll check. No, this is not true, by the way. It's hypothetical. Fluorine, check. Then I mute Fluorine, and it's not her. I've ruled. Sorry, it's not him. Sorry, I've ruled out Fluorine. Then I check Peter, and it's Peter. Yeah, so it is Peter. But I've ruled out everyone else apart from Peter because I found the source of the problem.
Okay.
Peter, was that clear? To rule out something.
Yeah. Absolutely clear.
Absolutely.
What flesh means?
What does what mean? Sorry.
Flesh. The last word of the paragraph.
Meat, yeah, like human meat. So human flesh, like the meat of a human.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so human flesh. Basically, they even tested it to see if it was human, yeah, because there's a big problem in the UK and probably other countries in Europe at the moment about the honesty of companies selling meat products, yeah. So, does everyone know about this? Yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, there was I need to rule out some people. There's an echo. Farhad, it's okay, I think. Rodrigo, I think there's an echo. 1 second, I'll just check. Okay, should we try it? Rodrigo, there's a slight echo coming. Is it still there? I think it's okay now. Rodrigo, there's a slight echo coming from you. Could you make sure the Verbling website is closed, and also maybe if you've got earphones or something like that to put in. But yeah, okay, that should be okay. So Abdullah said Tesco's in the chat box. Let's introduce some more people before we explain this. Okay, so Akut, can you hear us now? Okay, we can't hear you. Could you just check your microphone settings? And we'll come back to you, okay? So just check that your microphone's not muted, and we'll come back. Okay, who else has joined? We have Melissa. Melissa, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And where are you from?
I am from Argentina, and I'm studying English.
Perfect. Nice to speak with you. Okay, so we have Melissa from Argentina. Akut, can you hear us now? Okay. Just in case you're not familiar, I'll just show you my. Wait 1 second. I'll share my screen again. In the right-hand corner here, there's a button. If it's red, it means it's muted, and we won't be able to hear you. Okay. So make sure it's not red. Okay, and also Abdullah has joined us. Hi Abdullah, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, so I know you. Could you introduce the rest of you to the rest of the group? Yeah, so where you come from?
Sure. My name is Abdullah, and I'm from Germany.
Perfect, cool. Okay, so Abdullah from Germany, Peter from Germany. Abdullah, okay, so we were talking about, was this you in the message box? Sorry.
It was me, yes.
Okay, so you know about the horse meat scandal. Does anyone else know about the horse meat scandal?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Florian heard. Anyone else?
It was in the lasagna mainly, I think. They found it in lasagna in Britain, in Germany, in France, and in some other countries, I think.
Yep. So it was quite a European-wide problem, I'd say. So Florian, what did you hear about this?
Well, it seems that a part of that flesh came from Romania, but it was correctly labeled, but some way along the way to Europe, to France, I think, those labels were changed.
Okay, yeah, so the supplier labelled it correctly because they make horse, because some countries eat horse in Europe. Peter, how is it in Germany? Do you eat horse?
Well, not me personally, because I'm a vegetarian, but we actually here in Bremen, we actually had a horse meat butcher.
Okay, someone who specialised in horse meat?
Yeah.
In fact, I think I saw this in Leipzig, but it closed down, yeah? So maybe it wasn't so popular. But I saw a sign saying we sell horse, yeah?
And it's quite popular, actually, during our Bremer Freimarkt, our fun fair in autumn.
And it's legal in Germany to sell horse, to eat?
Yes, of course. If it's labeled correctly, no?
It's okay, yeah? And Germans don't react like, oh, it's a horse, yeah? They don't mind so much.
Yeah, well, most people would say I would never eat horse meat. But if you don't know, and I've tried it many, many years ago, and it actually tastes quite nice, and it's very lean indeed. And I think it's supposed to be healthy, healthier than pork or even beef.
Okay, yeah, so it's quite interesting. Does anyone else know what we're talking about? So, Melissa, do you know about the horse meat scandal?
No, I didn't hear.
Okay, so Peter, could you explain briefly what the cause of the problem was? So Florian said some meat went from Romania, it got transported somewhere like France or something, and somewhere along the line it was mislabeled, it was labeled incorrectly, and they sold it as beef.
Yeah, somehow a horse slipped in.
Okay, okay, Peter. Yeah, so somehow a horse slipped in, and oh, that's good. Okay, and basically, yeah, they sold horse, but they said it was beef, and some people were quite shocked by this. They bought a beef burger, and it was horse.
Well, I think it was the problem with mainly with minced meat. So burgers, lasagne, all that stuff which contains minced meat in general, no?
Yeah.
Because you can't really see what it really is. No?
Yeah. Okay, so you can't see it because they just mix it up with stuff.
Yeah. Minced.
Kurt, is that okay now?
Yes.
Perfect, we can hear you. How are you?
I'm fine. My name is Yaran. That's my dad's name.
Oh, sorry. That's embarrassing. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
No problem.
My ignorance. Okay, so your name is what? Sorry, let me write this down so I can remember. What's your name again? Could you write this down in the chat box, and I'll write it on my notepad.
Yaren.
Yarin. Yarin. Okay, and where are you from, Yarin?
I'm from Turkey.
Cool. Nice to meet you. We have who else from Turkey? No one else is from Turkey, I think. Yeah. Can't remember. Okay, so sorry, not Akut. Yarin. Okay, so did you understand what we were talking about? Could you follow us? Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so did you hear about this scandal, this problem?
No, I didn't hear it.
And do you eat horse meat in Turkey? So can you eat horse?
No, there isn't any.
Save the black beauty, yeah? Save the black beauty. Okay, Melissa, how is it in Argentina, yes? Can you eat horse?
I think one of the sandwiches that we make here are from that kind of meat.
Do you like it?
Yeah, but it's disgusting to think about the animal.
Yeah, you know, but Peter would have liked it. He liked it before, but has anyone else tried horse meat? I haven't. I'm curious now. Well, I shouldn't say that, but
I think I did it once.
And how did it taste?
I think it tastes similar to beef.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's a big question. Should we have overreacted then? But the problem was they mislabeled it. But anyway, let's go back to the article and we'll make a start. We'll continue. Sorry. Okay, so any new words? So to rule out something, that's clear. Flesh, human flesh. Random. Do you know what random means?
It's another word for seldom.
Not quite.
Arbitrary.
Sorry, Sam.
Arbitrary.
I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Arbitrary. Let me write it down.
Arbitrary, did you say?
Arbitrary. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Arbitrary.
Arbitrary. So,
I'm going to be honest, I've never heard this word, but let's search for it. Peter, do you know this word?
Random.
Arbitrary.
If you sorry.
Arbitrary. Do you know this word?
Sounds
It is a word. It is a
somehow
word.
familiar. I think I've heard it before, but I can't really say what it means.
Let's have a look. Okay, so subject to individual will or judgment without restriction. In this case, it's not the same meaning. Yeah. So random just means you don't. There's no system to it. You're choosing. Basically, okay, I'll go to that restaurant. Yeah. There's no system. You just choose something at random. Peter,
Play the lottery and you have random numbers.
You choose it.
You should have.
Yeah, you get random numbers. Peter, I've always wanted to know, but I've never found out yet. What is that word in German?
I've
always wanted. There's so many situations I've been in where I needed this word and I could never think of it.
I'm talking in English. I can't think German right now.
Abdullah, do you know?
Unbestimmt.
Oh, phew. I don't know.
Zufällig. Zufällige Nummern.
Okay, cool.
Random
Cheers.
numbers. Zufällig.
Teacher.
Yes, please, Farhad.
Teacher, what are you talking about? Are you talking about random?
Random, yes. Okay, when something
So
is at random.
Yeah, random is basically. Have you heard about the random RAM? It basically fit in the computer random access memory.
No, random access memory. Yeah. Sure, of course. Random access memory. Yes.
This word is also in random. It's not like a memory date is in a hard disk because it's when it works, so it is covered. I don't know how to explain it to you, but you just sorry about it.
No worries. Yeah. So the random access memory basically it can pick anything up at random. Yeah. That's I guess so. Okay. So any Fluorine put a good definition. Something that's arbitrary seems like it's chosen at random instead of following a consistent rule.
Team members you need the definition of randomness.
Sorry.
You need the definition of the word random.
No. Arbitrary. So arbitrary. It's just random. Yeah.
I think it comes from law. Maybe.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so arbitrary. I've never heard this word, but of course it's a word. Yeah, I just searched for it. But okay, so Jeremy put, "Hey, I'm starting on Verbling, but I don't have any microphone. Do I need? Yeah, to contribute to participate, you would need a microphone. Okay, but to watch, of course not. So hopefully that should be okay. Not in order, Farhad said. So arbitrary. Okay, that's interesting. I need to find this out. Okay, in the meantime, okay, let's go back to the text. So random is clear, yeah? So with no system, you just go that one, yeah? They look on the menu and go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, yeah? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, that one. And they choose one, okay? Okay, cool. And everyone knows these meats, yeah? Lamb, beef, chicken, pork, goat, horse, even goat, I don't know why, and human flesh. Let's move on then if there's no questions. No questions?
No.
Okay, Abdullah, would you like to read the next bit, please?
The alarming DNA findings uncovered during a BBC 3 program prompted fears that it could in fact contain dog or even cat meat.
Okay, so the alarming DNA findings. Sorry, I can never say it. DNA findings. The alarming DNA findings. What does that mean? Alarming.
Alarming means
Alarming.
how to explain it? I hate that.
Another word then. So another word, a synonym.
Risky? No, not risky.
Serious.
Sorry, Sam?
Serious.
Kind of serious. More shocking. Yeah, it's
Okay.
shocking. The alarming news, the shocking news. Yeah, it's something that alarms you, shocks you. It gets alarms ringing. You're like, what? You know what? Really? Something like that. Yarin. Sorry, Yarin.
Yeah.
Did you understand alarming?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. What alarms you? Can you give me an example? What alarms you?
When I saw a dog.
Okay, when you see a dog, yeah, that would alarm you. Yeah, you're like, oh, what do I do? Yeah, you're shocked.
Yeah, I hate them.
Melissa, can you think of an example?
Of what? What
Something-
alarms me?
Yes, something that alarms you.
Watching animals suffering.
Would alarm you, would shock you, yeah? So, some particular event as well. Peter, what alarms you?
When listening to the weather forecast for this Easter weekend, there's more snow on the way, and how can we find the hidden Easter eggs? That
Yeah,
is
listen,
most
yeah.
shocking, most
Peter,
alarming.
Do you eat many Easter eggs in Germany?
I actually bought already colored Easter eggs today at the supermarket.
Already coloured Easter eggs? But
Yes.
are they chocolate? Are they chocolate?
I also bought chocolate Easter eggs, yeah?
Let's ask, is
And-
Easter... I'll ask the rest, because it's Easter in European countries soon. Of course, now... Okay, it depends. Now it's not so much of a... Would you say it's still religious, Peter, or would you say it's chocolate day?
Well, Easter, the Easter bunnies and all that stuff hasn't got anything to do with religion. For
Yeah.
a start, it's like Christmas, no?
Okay, so...
But it's celebrated. It brings a lot of money into the cash registers of all the shops, because everyone buys Easter eggs, chocolate Easter eggs, and all that stuff, no?
Yeah. Melissa, do you celebrate Easter in Argentina?
Yeah, sure.
Do you eat Easter eggs?
No, because it gives you all those spots in the
Spots,
face,
yes,
you know.
spots. But
But
not...
I celebrate Easter's within the religious meaning to me, not
Okay,
the
but-
commercial one.
In Argentina, can you buy chocolate Easter eggs? Because I've heard in lots of countries they don't have this kind of, custom kind of. It's not. But can you buy big chocolate Easter eggs in Argentina?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It's the same. Fluorine, do you have Easter in your country? As in, not necessarily the religious side of it, but as
Yes, we have.
Okay, you have it. Cool. Fernando,
Yes,
can you hear? Yep, that's a yes. Where are you from, Fernando?
I am from Mexico City.
Good to meet you. Okay, cool. So we're talking about an article. I'm not sure if you managed to follow, but I'll send it to you again in the Verbling chat box, and you can open this and we'll talk about it. Okay. So any more vocab on this? So the alarming DNA findings. Do you know what DNA is?
Yeah.
Your DNA. Who said yes?
The DNA is the material inside the living tissues or cells that identify the identity of your bodybuilding.
Of yourself, yeah. So your DNA is made up of. It's like genetics and things like this.
Could
Yeah?
you say the human genes?
The human genes, yeah. So your DNA is what makes you you. Yeah, so you inherit DNA from your father, your mother, and that's what makes you you. That's your DNA. Yeah? Everyone?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so the alarming DNA findings, in this case it wasn't your DNA, a person's DNA. They checked the DNA of the meat to try to source where it came from, to source what kind of meat it was. And they ruled out lamb, beef, chicken, pork, goat, horse, and human flesh. So it's none of these meats. Whatever it was, they don't know what meat it was, but it was definitely not lamb, beef, chicken, pork, goat, horse, and human. I'm glad it wasn't human, so at least that was ruled out. But still, it's quite shocking,
What a relief, yeah.
Yeah, at least it wasn't human. But still, what could it be? Okay, and findings are just results. So results of some research. Yeah, so the findings. Findings, sorry, with an S. Yeah? Okay, we have also Chiara again. How are you, Chiara? Okay, we'll wait for you to get sorted, then we'll come back. We've spoken before, so when the microphone works, just introduce yourself a little bit. Okay, cool. So, the alarming DNA findings uncovered. What does to uncover something mean?
To
discover something.
To reveal something, maybe?
Reveal, yeah. So, were revealed during a BBC Three programme. We were informed of this through the BBC, So the BBC uncovered this. They made it open for everyone to see, for everyone to know about.
To make it public, no?
To make it public, to make something public. Because probably, maybe the government could even want to protect something like this because it shows a weakness in their regulation, and their control. So maybe the government would have kept it silent, even if their department or whatever found out about this, because they don't want to know that they're incompetent, So the BBC, as journalists do, they uncover stories like this. They uncover scandals.
As far as I know, it's very difficult to make those analyses in the first place because they actually have to know beforehand what they are looking for. I think that makes it very difficult.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how they do it. It's definitely science and stuff. But,
so if you don't know that you are looking for dog's meat, for example, you wouldn't find it. Because you might need a different analysis or so. I think it's quite complicated.
So you're saying they were suspicious beforehand?
Well, they have to know what they are looking for.
Okay.
If they don't know, if they do a random analysis, it's very difficult to find the actual meat source. So what it really is, if it's dog meat or cat meat or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a leak.
Sorry?
Maybe it is a leak from someone in the staff of that restaurant or something.
It could also be leaked, but in this case, it was done through research. But yeah, someone from a restaurant like this could leak this information, but they'll probably lose their job. So it's probably unless they get lots of money from the newspaper. I don't know if many. In fact, I don't know. I definitely probably wouldn't want to work in a restaurant that sells dog. When it's illegal. I know in some cultures they eat dog and it's legal, but in our culture maybe it's a bit not so normal. But yeah, okay, so Chiara, is everything working now?
Martin, hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good also. Okay,
Nice to see you again.
We've met before. Could you tell everyone where you come from?
I'm from Italy.
Can you say, but you've been to London, you've visited London for a long time.
Yeah, I lived in London for a year.
Can you say, please, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You passed the test. Cool. Okay, so yeah, let's go on. Any more questions to this from this? Prompt it to prompt something.
To show it.
To activate, maybe.
To activate, yeah. It prompted. It caused.
Started, caused. Yeah.
It prompted it, yeah. So in this case, what was it? So prompted fears. The fears didn't come from nowhere. The fears came from the fact that they found some unusual meat, yeah, and that's why the fear was created. Yeah, that's where the fear came from. That's what prompted the fear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that it could in fact contain dog or even cat meat. I don't know what's better. But anyway, I don't know. We've got to be picky, you know.
Yes. For me, I think it's definitely a horse meat. No, I
I
wouldn't.
was gonna say. You know,
So we
Any
are
of it related to religious reasons.
okay, so horse meat is better. You're saying?
Yes.
Would anyone? I'm assuming there's no one from. I think I've heard in Korea that they do eat dog. Yeah. So and in South America, actually, do you eat any unusual meats, Melissa, that maybe we don't eat? Because I've heard, for example, I think it's Peru. They eat guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs, yeah. And they should. Someone told me they taste like almost like chicken.
Melissa, are you following?
No, sorry, I lost the question. What was it?
No worries. I heard in South American countries sometimes they eat maybe unusual meats to us. So, for example, in Peru, is it true? You're not from Peru, I know, but is it true in Peru that they eat guinea pig?
I think, yeah. I think.
Do you eat anything unusual in Argentina?
No.
No, yeah, so the French eat snails. Yeah, Koreans eat dogs, but yeah, okay, that's interesting. Chiara, what about in Italy?
The only thing that crosses my mind is maybe frogs. I
Frogs?
don't know. Yeah.
Frog's leg.
Like in France, yeah? So like in
Yeah.
France.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Yummy.
I mean, the taste. I've tried. Well, not really. I've tried them once, and they taste like chicken, more or less. But the idea of frogs is disgusting to me.
If I wanted to eat something that tasted of chicken, I'll just eat chicken, you know? I'm
Yeah,
perfectly happy with
exactly.
chicken. But yeah, okay. Aykut, in Turkey, yeah? So what's the strangest thing you eat in Turkey? I guess it's difficult to say about yourself, yeah? Because what you eat... Yeah, Aykut, are you aware of anything maybe that you eat in Turkey that we don't eat in other countries?
Nothing.
Comes to mind, yeah? So you're a normal bunch.
Yeah.
Cool. Any more contributions? So, Farhad, how is it in Pakistan?
Sorry, teacher. Could you rephrase it for me?
Okay, do you eat cat?
No, I heard that once my neighbor ate the meat of the cat, and they become mean their sexual power is in they no this is serious. I'm this is not a joke. No, listen to me, gentlemen.
Okay.
So, teacher, this is of course I also saw this and science video. A teacher was talking that there are certain thing and cat. There are kind of chemical which destroy the human power of creating the child and this kind. I'm sorry for that, but okay, teacher. So I haven't eaten the meat of the cat.
Okay, so the cat has special powers. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, but your neighbor ate cat. Is it normal then to eat cat?
No. This is not a normal. People really dislike to eat the cat meat.
They don't want to eat tiddles. Okay, good. Tiddles is safe. So, what about dogs?
No, not they don't like just like dog, and because okay, everybody here is Muslims and Hindus, so they dislike to eat because this is just a kind of prohibition on them as religion restrict him to not eat.
Pets. Oh, he's gone. Okay, he's gone. Okay, so he'll come back. I think he can explain. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so they were basically saying this could be either dog or cat or something else that we don't know, hamster or I don't know. But yeah, okay. So, who would like to read the next one? Yarin, would you like to read?
Okay.
From Speaking About.
Yeah. Speaking about the unidentified land, the show's nutritionist Surrender Full said it's absolutely terrifying because if it isn't any of the meats we know, well, what is it? Where is it come from? It's haunting.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Where was it slaughtered?
Yeah, perfect.
Was it hygienic? Are there any bacteria it was covered with?
Okay, let's stop there. Unidentified, something that's unidentified. What does this mean? Unidentified.
You don't know it.
You don't know what it is. For example, there was a problem in Peter. I heard maybe a couple of months ago in Bonn, in the train station at Bonn, there was an unidentified explosive device or something like this. Yeah. So, did you hear about this, Peter?
Not recently, no.
When was that? Was it last year or something?
Might have been. I don't know.
Okay, so unidentified, that just means you don't know what it is, yeah? So, for example, if you go and you leave your bag on your seat in the train, you go to the toilet, someone goes, oh, I don't know who this is, that's unidentified, yeah? If it doesn't have your name on it, it's unidentified, and you don't come back for it, yeah? So it's lost luggage and unidentified. So no name, yeah? You don't know what it is. Clear?
Yeah.
Fernando, clear?
Yes.
Okay, I'm assuming it's clear for everyone. Okay, so what else was there? Unidentified. The show's nutritionist. What is a nutritionist?
It's someone who it's a dietist maybe who's very known in dietary. Maybe
it is someone who is specialized in nutrition, in the food.
Yeah, so a dietitian, nutritionist. So a dietitian, you can say. Basically, someone who knows her stuff. Yeah. About food and things like this. So, wait. This is an expert, a food expert. She knows what's good for us and what's bad for us to eat. It's absolutely terrifying. Yeah, absolutely terrifying. This use of absolutely. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Terrifying, I guess, is quite clear. Yeah. Say no if it's not anyone, yeah? Terrifying? It's clear. Okay, because if it isn't any of the meats, we know, well, what is it? Where does it come from? There's a mistake here. Where's it come from? Can you spot the mistake?
Yeah, because that contraction is not correct, because it.
Where does
Because if it was correct, it should have been like, where has it come from, right?
Yeah.
It should be where is it coming from, or where does it come from, but not where has it come from.
So we found a mistake, a grammatical mistake with one of the best newspapers in the UK. The guys, you should feel confident about your English. Okay, so where's it coming from? Don't always trust what you read in the newspapers. That's the moral we can learn from it. Wow, the Telegraph made a mistake. I'm surprised. Where was it slaughtered? Yeah, so do you understand this? Slaughtered.
Yeah. Where was it killed? Let's say.
Yeah, killed. Yeah, slaughtered.
Yeah.
Was it hygienic? Do you understand this?
Was it clean? Yeah.
Okay, so was it clean? I'll write these words down for those who maybe are watching.
Good for human consumption.
Yeah, so hygienic, clean. Yes, to have good hygiene is to wash yourself. So hygienic, to have good hygiene. Okay, or to have bad hygiene even. Okay, are there any bacteria it was covered with? Bacteria is good. By the way, there's an echo. Can everyone else hear this? Who's the culprit?
Come on, confess, guys.
Go on. This is serious stuff. Chiara, let's try you. Chiara, is it okay?
Yeah.
Ah, we found her. We found you. Chiara, it's you. You are the culprit. Sort it out.
It was uncovered.
It was uncovered. Yeah, we uncovered you.
Yeah.
For your true intentions to corrupt, to ruin our session. Okay, so bacteria is clear, I guess, yeah?
Yep.
Mm.
Cool. I think maybe it's similar in most languages. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, last night's... Again, they've made another mistake. What is this? Look at this.
Last nights.
Oh! Who's this journalist? Never read an article by... Oh, they didn't even want to name the journalist, yeah? They were that embarrassed. They just said by Telegraph reporters. They should have... like,
Perhaps it was a volunteer.
Maybe, yeah? So last night's program. Guys, don't learn English by reading, okay? It doesn't help. Okay, what should it be then? Last night's program. Correct the Telegraph, please.
Program.
Wow, that's 2 mistakes, you know, in 2 paragraphs. Wow. Last night's program, exactly. Entitled. What does this mean?
With the title?
With the title of.
Yeah.
So this article is entitled, Was Dog Put in an Indian Lamb Curry? Yeah, that's the title. It is entitled.
Yeah.
I'll write this down, just in case anyone needs it. So, yeah, it's the name of something. The horsemeat banquet. Banquet.
Nice.
Yeah, banquet, it's meal, no.
It's like a party?
A big formal dinner.
Yeah, think of Liz. Good old Queen Lizzie.
She would never have a horsemeat banquet.
She would have a swan banquet. Yeah, there's talking of unusual meats. Do you have swans? It's a stupid question, but I asked a foreigner this in London, and they said they came from, I think it was South American countries somewhere. They said they don't have swans in their country. Is it true, Melissa? Do you have swans?
No, there are flamingos only.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah, so there wasn't any swans, but there is a law in the UK that the only person in the UK that can eat a swan is the Queen. Yeah, she has this right because this is the Queen's animal. Yeah, so she owns all the swans in the UK. That's not a joke. That's true. Yeah, so the only person in the UK who can eat swan is the Queen. And if you want to eat swan, you can. You just have to write to her and ask her permission.
Has she ever done it?
I'm not sure. She wouldn't say, but I'm not sure. I don't know. If you had this power, you might try it. You know, you just think, well, you know, no one else can eat this but me. And you can get arrested if you eat swan and you haven't got the Queen's permission and you're caught. You can be arrested for this. It's a criminal offence. Shara, do you fancy swan?
Yeah, I do. Sorry, it takes me like a couple of seconds to unmute my microphone. Yeah, I do, and we have them. We have both swans and flamingos here. Yeah, in my hometown, because I live in a small town in the middle of 2 lagoons, so we get both.
Oh, that's cool. But I asked you, do you fancy swan? And you said yes, I do. Meaning, do you fancy eating swan?
No.
Said, yes, I do.
Yeah, no, I don't. I fancy
okay, you don't fancy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so no one's going to be writing to the Queen anytime soon. So a banquet is just a huge meal, yeah? So usually associated with nobility. So people, lords of lands and things like that, they have banquets. Really extravagant meals, yeah? So they have a lot of food. And things like a whole pig with the head and an apple in its mouth. Have you seen it?
Disgusting.
Yeah, so yeah, not so good. Okay, so that's a banquet. Yeah, it comes to as the food industry is battling to repair its reputation. Battling its use here. What does this mean? Let's ask someone who hasn't spoken for a while. We haven't heard from Fluorine. Fluorine?
Sorry, can you skip me this time? I'm on the phone.
No problem. Okay, battling. Sam, do you know?
Your question, please, again?
Here, if you can see, 1 second. Battling, the use of battling. Yes, so it says, it comes as the food industry is battling to repair its reputation.
Fighting its way out.
Yeah, there's a problem at the moment. The food industry has a bad reputation, so it's trying to fight against this, yeah? So it's trying to get a good reputation again. Yeah, so it's battling. It's like a strong fight. Like a battle, yeah?
Yeah.
So a battle is like a war. Yeah?
Yes.
Guys, I've just noticed here, it says the 21-pound loaf of bread. I'm very curious, so afterwards in fact, now we've reached the end, I'm just curious about the 21-pound loaf of bread. Really, really quickly, guys. Sorry. Baker's created... Oh, no, okay, let's not read that. Someone's charging £21 for a loaf of bread. That's interesting. Okay, anyway, yeah, was everything else clear? Reputation, what does it mean, reputation?
Reputation is the opinion of people they have from you.
Yeah, so what people think of you, yeah? So
Yeah.
if you have a good reputation, people think highly of you. If you have a bad reputation, like Peter, it's the opposite, yeah? So, Peter, how is your reputation?
My reputation is very good.
Good. How is your reputation, Abdul? But you fled from the West Country. Why did you flee the West Country?
Who are you talking to?
Peter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
The West Country?
Peter, you fled the West Country.
Not because I was a spy, so if you
Okay, that's what I was
come
checking.
back to that.
No. Okay, so your reputation
a
is
job.
clean. Your reputation is clean.
My
Abdullah,
reputation is clean, yeah.
Abdullah, how is your reputation?
It's clean. Yeah, I have a clean reputation.
Okay, so basically it just means that your track record, yeah? A bit like this, your track record.
Track record, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so anything else?
Sorry, Martin, can I ask a question?
Please.
What's the difference between a clean reputation and a good reputation? Is there a difference?
The same. No, the same.
Okay.
Yep. So clean, there's no problems, yeah? So you've got nothing in your past that would cause you problems. Okay, Chiara, would you like to read the next bit? So
Yeah, sure. Okay, the filmmakers brought together a group of young diners disgusted at the thought of eating a horse in an attempt to confront their taboos as well as get a taste of what they'll be eating in the future. It engaged food experts to test a range of products from a lamb curry bought at an unidentified shop in the capital to Chinese takeaways to fast food burgers.
I've just realised, Chiara, you sound like Lily Allen.
Oh, really?
Do you know Lily Allen? In fact, you look a bit like Lily Allen as well, with minus the tattoos and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I never noticed that. I didn't know.
Does anyone else know who Lily Allen is? Do you think?
No.
Do you think? Melissa, do you think she looks like well, she sounds a lot like Lily Allen, I would say. Do you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's quite
Which is actually strange because I don't listen to her music at all.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll get you to sing, see if you sound like it. Then that will be
Oh
good,
my
yeah?
gosh. Yeah.
Okay, Farhad, did you understand everything?
No, the last word I didn't understand.
Okay, the last word was 1 second. Let me focus.
No, not that you are just talking about right
Oh,
now.
Lily Allen. Okay, Lily Allen is
Yeah.
a singer in the UK known for being a bit of a bad one. Yeah, so she everyone's adults. She went to a really expensive private school. Actually, in my hometown, there's this really expensive private school. I didn't go to it, yes, but it costs something like €35,000 a year. It's called Bedale School. She went to this school, but she was expelled for doing something very, very, very bad with the headmaster, apparently. Yeah, so she was a bit of a... But her father is, what's her father called again? He's famous. I'm sure.
I have no idea.
He's a film
Comedian,
director.
I think. A comedian, I believe.
Something like he's a film director as well, I think. But he's from something Allen. Anyway, yeah. So you may know the father, but you may not know the daughter. But the daughter is now famous as a singer and a bit like Chiara, but not quite in terms of voice. Cool. Okay, so let's go on. Where did you stop? Sorry. At fast food burgers.
Fast food
Yeah?
burgers, yeah.
A filmmaker, you understand this, yeah? Someone who makes a film. Or a documentary or a TV show, the filmmakers. A documentary, you can call it a film as well, even though it's not a movie. Yeah? Okay, brought together a group of young diners. Diners are people, yeah, Diners, you understand?
Yeah.
Cool. A diner, I think, is in American English is like a restaurant or something like that. Is that true, you guys? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's a diner. It's like some kind of restaurant where they serve, I don't know,
Like
burgers,
a snack
whatever.
bar. You could call.
Yeah, I guess so. Snack bar. Okay, so that's a diner, but the diners are the people that go to eat that. Disgusted, to be disgusted at something or to be disgusted by something.
Teacher, what does it mean, disgusted?
Who would like to answer? So, Melissa, do you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the words because I get the meaning.
Maybe they
When you're upset
dislike it.
about
You
something.
don't like the
To
idea.
hate some. Okay, to hate
upset.
something.
Yeah, so it's upset. What did you say? Dislike, Abdullah? Did you say
Yeah.
dislike?
Yeah.
To be, to go, to be disgusted. Oh, I'm disgusted. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Yeah, like this. They're that's horrible. Yeah. So you have these kind of reactions. You're disgusted by something. Yeah. For example, Peter, can you give an example? Something that
I would be disgusted
disgusts you.
if I should eat swan.
Swan. Yeah, this would disgust you.
Yeah.
You could even say things
Okay.
like, Farhad, do you understand? It makes you,
Just to hate something or I mean that to create some hateness in someone about something.
yeah, in some way, yeah. For example, it disgusts a lot of people that, I don't know, maybe in Germany it's the same. Lots of people moan in UK, the pensions will go down for you. This disgusts me that the pensions are going down. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this kind of thing. Yeah, so politics can disgust you. Some things they do. For example, something disgusted a lot of people in the UK was that they increased the tuition fees. They made the tuition fees 3 times more expensive. That disgusted a lot of people. They thought, this is
You
disgusting.
don't like it, and you are pretty
Passionate.
angry about that.
Yeah, angry, passionate. Yeah, you protest against some things you're disgusted by or at. Okay, taboo. Yeah, is it the same in most languages? Taboo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spelling might
Okay.
be different. No? In German, at least.
Taboo.
Taboo.
Yeah.
So that's yeah. Does everyone understand this? Is that clear with you, Farhad? A taboo.
No, teacher. Sorry.
No,
Um,
don't. Never be sorry for asking.
Farhad, taboo is like something haram. I think you know it. Haram.
Yeah. Prohibition. I mean,
Yeah.
that something is not. You need to not do it. Is a kind of restriction on you to taboo.
You just
okay,
know
haram.
not to do it. Yeah, so you know
Yeah.
not to do it. It's
Yeah.
a taboo. No one talks about it.
Yeah.
What's the biggest? Okay, for example, the biggest taboo I think is to talk about people's salary. Yeah, you wouldn't meet someone and go, "How much do you earn?" That's a taboo. We just know not to do it. Yeah. Or a taboo, for example, Peter. Any common taboos in Germany?
Well, it is the case definitely in Germany not to talk about your salary. That's almost like a taboo. But I think a taboo is actually something a bit stronger. So
Yes, it's something you wouldn't say. For example,
swear
Yes.
words and but it's not really a taboo because a taboo is pretty strong, I think. Something
People should find it offensive or embarrassing.
yeah, very offensive, yeah.
okay, yeah. So yeah, Chiara, do you know any taboos in Italy or in even the UK?
Yeah, well, in Italy, for example, normally you don't want to ask a woman's age. It's like you say, it's a taboo, it's unpolite.
Yeah, that's a common one. Yeah, so don't ask a
Yeah.
woman. Yeah, or don't say to a woman if she's got a bigger belly than normal, "Are you pregnant?" Yeah, so yeah, these are taboos. Okay, so is that clear for everyone? Fluorine. Was that clear?
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. By the way, if I don't ask you, you can always contribute something. If you have an idea, like if you want to say a taboo in your country or something, you don't need to wait. Yeah, you can always ask or answer something. Okay, so to get a taste of something. To get a taste of something.
To try it.
Yeah. To try, to like it.
To get a taste for something, I think it should be, yeah? To get a taste for something. To get a taste for something, sorry. Because a taste for something, you try it, you like it, and you want to do more of it, yeah? Or you want to experience more of it. You have a good experience, and you want more of it. Yeah? So it could be, for example, if you've never eaten a particular brand of chocolate, you try it, you like it, I've got a taste for this brand of chocolate now. Or you traveled to England, you liked pie, or you liked, I don't know, London ale or whatever, and you've never tried it before, you've experienced it, you like it, then you get a taste for it. For example, with beer, for the Germans among you, yeah, so Peter, when did you first drink beer?
Oh, quite young, because my parents used to run a pub.
In that case, yeah. You drank beer before water or milk, or your mother?
Before milk, yeah. We grew up with beer.
Oh dear.
Okay, so
Sort of.
good reference, but yeah, good sort of. Okay, so did you like beer the first time you drank it?
No, not really, because kids don't usually like the bitter taste of beer. And
But now do
beer
you have a
usually
taste for it?
tastes slightly bitter.
Do you have a taste for it now?
For English beer, yeah.
For English beer, I said German
Because
beer is
it's
better.
less carbonated, or it's not carbonated at all. That's the
German
reason why I
beer is
don't
very
really
good. I
like
like-
German beer.
Okay,
Not
I
because
prefer
of the
German beer.
taste, but because of the carbonation.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so to get a taste for something, Chiara, an experience, or someone I haven't spoken to much. Sam, I spoke to you a minute ago, Chiara. I'll ask you in a minute. Sam, something that you've got a taste for recently, yeah? Something you've experienced in the last couple of weeks or so that you think, you really want to do again.
Yes, I'm thinking now of a good bar of chocolate with the taste of strawberry.
You've got a taste for it, yeah? Now you want to experience that again.
Yes.
Yeah? Chiara, an experience you've had recently that you've got a taste for, you developed a taste for.
Oh, well, nothing comes to my mind. Well, I got a taste for Guinness when I went to Dublin.
For what?
For Guinness, for the beer.
Guinness. Cool.
Yeah.
Anyone else? So Abdullah, something you've got a taste for.
I got a taste for falafel.
Falafel,
Recently.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, falafel are awesome.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
amazing.
falafel.
Yeah.
We're united. Melissa, anything you've got a taste for recently?
I have a sweet tooth, so I love candies and all those stuff.
So you've got a taste for sweets and candies and stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
And Florin, something you've got a taste for, or you've developed a taste for.
I'm into sweet also.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
that's-
everything it's sweet.
Got a sweet tooth, yeah. So that's your weakness. And the last person, Romello. Okay, nice to meet you, but I've got to go now. So nice to meet you, but hopefully speak to you in a future session. Okay. Take care, guys. Great to speak with you as always. I've got a session straight after if you want to join in. Okay.
Okay.
Speak to you in a bit, maybe.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
See you later.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.